Picture this, you reach for a simple handful of nuts, thinking you're making a healthy choice. But what if I told you one single nut could actually raise the risk of harming your liver by almost half? It's surprising, I know. In just a few minutes, I'll help you spot that risky nut. More importantly, I'll introduce you to 4 amazing nuts that can protect your heart, bones, and brain. These aren't just opinions. They come from a 20-year study published in a trusted health journal. Keep watching until we reach the 3rd nut. That's when I'll reveal the hidden danger lurking in many kitchens. It's a nut most people don't realize could be doing more harm than good. Please stay with me, because what I'm about to share might change how you snack forever. I'm giving you a clear guide to the 4 powerful nuts that can support your brain, bones, and heart health every day. And I'll also tell you about 4 nuts that you should think twice about or avoid completely when choosing snacks that affect your well-being. If you believe all nuts are the same, you're not alone. Many seniors think picking nuts over processed snacks is always a smart move. That's a good instinct, but there's more to the story than most people know. Some nuts can actually cause inflammation, mess with your blood sugar, and even interfere with medications you might be taking. This is not about cutting nuts out of your life. It's about learning which ones truly help your body age well and which might be quietly working against your health every day. If this resonates with you, tap like so more people can discover these facts. This information has the power to reshape how you think about food and help you stay independent and strong for years. If you're ready to find out which 4 nuts should become your daily go-to and which 4 you should limit or skip, type NutSmart in the comments. Here's what many don't realize about nuts and getting older. They are much more than simple snacks. They're tiny packages filled with powerful ingredients that can either slow down aging or speed it up. Research from Harvard shows seniors who eat the right nuts enjoy sharper thinking, stronger bones, and healthier hearts. Few people know the secret. Some nuts have nutrients that can even protect your brain from decline. They give minerals that help keep bones solid. They provide good fats that keep blood vessels flexible and healthy. But other nuts hide sugars that make your blood sugar spike. Some contain toxins that stress your liver. Others carry compounds that increase inflammation, making joint pain and heart problems worse. That's why grabbing any nut without knowing the difference might actually hurt more than help. When your body is going through natural changes with age, every choice you make about food becomes more important. The answer is not to avoid nuts, but to know exactly which ones fit your health needs. That way, you can support your body and keep your independence longer. Let's start with a great choice, almonds. These deserve a top spot in your daily routine. Almonds are one of the most complete plant foods out there. For older adults, they help build strong bones, keep arteries clear, and protect your cells. One small handful of almonds, about an ounce, gives you nearly 100 milligrams of calcium. That is almost the same as a quarter cup of milk. For anyone worried about thinning bones or wanting to keep them strong with age, this is a big deal. But almonds offer more than just calcium. They have magnesium too. Magnesium is important because it helps your body use calcium the right way. This means the calcium goes to your bones where it belongs, not to places like your arteries where it can cause trouble. Together, calcium and magnesium work quietly to keep your bones strong without putting extra strain on your heart. Research from the National Osteoporosis Foundation shows almonds are special for another reason. Their skins are packed with natural antioxidants called flavonoids. These team up with vitamin E to create a strong shield that helps protect your cells from damage. This protection can slow down signs of aging inside your body. It may help your memory stay sharp and keep your immune system working well. Vitamin E also supports your skin, helping it stay healthy as you grow older. For your heart, almonds bring nearly 9 grams of healthy fats in every ounce. These fats work hard to lower the bad cholesterol while boosting the good kind. That helps your arteries stay flexible and your heart work smoothly. Almonds also provide fiber, about 3.5 grams per serving. Fiber helps your digestion stay regular and keeps your cholesterol in check. But if you thought almonds were heart-friendly, wait until you hear what these little green gems do to your blood pressure while you sleep. Next up is pistachios. Before we go on, I want to ask you something. Where are you watching from? What joint or health issues are you dealing with right now? Are you trying to ease arthritis pain naturally? If yes, please subscribe to Knowhow and turn on the notification bell. That way, you won't miss any new helpful videos. If this video helps you, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. Your feedback means a lot to me. It helps me make better content for you. Let me tell you why pistachios are a true friend to your heart. These small green nuts may seem simple, but they pack a big punch for people getting older. Just 1 ounce gives you a great mix of plant protein, healthy fats, and antioxidants that help protect your body. They are gentle on calories too, with only about 160 per serving. What makes pistachios stand out is their high potassium. Each serving has around 285 milligrams. Potassium is important because it helps balance out the effects of sodium, which can raise blood pressure. This is especially helpful if you are trying to manage high blood pressure. Studies in respected health journals show that eating pistachios can lower your blood pressure in a meaningful way. Pistachios also help with blood sugar. They have a low impact on blood sugar levels. Thanks to their mix of protein, fiber, and good fats, they slow down how fast sugar enters your blood after meals. This can stop those sharp sugar spikes that many people with diabetes or insulin resistance worry about. These nuts don't stop there. They support your eyes and brain too. Pistachios have special nutrients called lutein and zeaxanthin. These help protect the part of your eye that controls sharp vision. That means they might lower the chance of age-related vision problems, which many seniors face. There is also promising research suggesting these nutrients help keep your mind sharp as you age. Pistachios were impressive, no doubt. But this next nut has a long-standing reputation for memory support, and there's more to the story than most people realize. Now, let's talk about walnuts, the nut that many call a brain booster. Walnuts actually look a little like your brain. This is a gentle reminder of what they do best. 1 ounce of walnuts contains about 2.5 grams of a special omega-3 fat called alpha-linolenic acid. This fat is key for keeping brain cells flexible and healthy. It helps your brain cells communicate better with each other. For older adults, this is precious because it supports thinking skills and memory. Studies from TUS University show that walnuts can help seniors stay sharp and keep their minds quick. Walnuts also have polyphenols and vitamin E. These antioxidants are powerful. The polyphenols are especially important because they can reach the brain and calm inflammation there. This is vital because long-term inflammation in the brain is linked to problems like memory loss and Alzheimer's disease. Walnuts also contain a bit of melatonin. Melatonin helps regulate sleep cycles, which many older adults find helpful. Good sleep is important for feeling well and keeping your mind clear. If this feels helpful so far, please tap the like button. It means more seniors will see this and learn how to make smarter food choices for their health. In just 1 minute, you'll meet a nut that helps balance blood pressure but is often overlooked. I'll also share about a mineral-rich nut that needs careful portion control to stay safe. Now let's talk about the nut that's rich in selenium. Brazil nuts are powerful for your thyroid and immune system, but they need to be eaten carefully because they have a lot of something called selenium. Selenium is a mineral your body needs for many important jobs. It helps your thyroid work right, supports your immune system, protects your cells, and helps keep your brain healthy. Just one large Brazil nut has about 96 micrograms of selenium. That is more than most people need in a whole day. This means Brazil nuts are not just snacks. They are more like natural supplements wrapped in a shell. Selenium helps your body make the active thyroid hormone. This hormone controls your energy, metabolism, and mood. If you take medicine for your thyroid, blood pressure, or cholesterol, it's a good idea to talk to your doctor before adding Brazil nuts to your diet. Thyroid problems become more common after age 60, especially in women after menopause. The symptoms can be tricky because they feel like normal aging. You might feel tired, gain weight, or forget things more often. Eating Brazil nuts regularly, but in very small amounts, might help your hormones stay balanced. Selenium in Brazil nuts also helps protect your brain cells from damage. Low selenium is linked to memory problems and slower thinking. Some studies suggest that getting enough selenium can help you think more clearly, remember better, and feel steadier in your mood. But remember, Brazil nuts are powerful. Eating too many can be harmful because of their high selenium. It's important to enjoy them carefully and in moderation. Eating more than 2 Brazil nuts a day can be risky. Too much selenium can build up in your body. It might make you feel tired or cause stomach troubles. You could notice your nails becoming weak or your hair thinning. Sometimes it can even affect your nerves. For most people, 1 Brazil nut a day is enough. Stick to just 1 nut daily. 2 nuts should be very rare treats. If you find this video useful, please give it a like. It only takes a second but helps a lot. It tells YouTube this message matters. It also helps Knowhow reach more people who need this information. If you think someone you know could benefit, hit the thumbs up now. We've now talked about almonds, pistachios, walnuts, and Brazil nuts. Those are your go-to options. Now let's look at the other side. Knowing which nuts to limit can be even more helpful than knowing which ones to eat. These nuts can carry hidden risks. They might cause blood sugar to spike. Some can interact with medicines you might take. Many seniors don't realize these dangers, but understanding them could protect your health in big ways. Let's start with cashews. These nuts may seem harmless, but they can cause blood sugar to rise quickly. Cashews have more carbs than most nuts. 1 ounce contains about 9 grams of carbs, but only about 1 gram of fiber. This can cause your blood sugar to jump faster than other nuts. This is especially concerning if you are managing diabetes or prediabetes. Cashews also have something called oxalates. These are natural substances that can stick to calcium in your body. This can lead to kidney stones for some people. If your kidneys are not working well, or if you have had kidney stones before, eating cashews might make things worse without you noticing. Understanding these risks helps you make safer choices. It's not about avoiding nuts completely, but about choosing the right ones with care. You deserve to feel confident and supported in your health journey. Let's take a closer look at the second nut to be cautious about, peanuts. They are a favorite snack for many, but for older adults, peanuts can bring risks that are often overlooked. Unlike tree nuts, peanuts grow underground. This makes them more likely to be exposed to molds that produce harmful toxins called aflatoxins. These toxins can slowly damage the liver over time. Even small amounts can weaken your immune system. Seniors with weaker liver health are especially vulnerable. Research from the American Liver Foundation shows peanuts are also high in omega-6 fatty acids. Omega-6 is not bad on its own, but too much of it compared to omega-3 can cause inflammation in the body. Inflammation is linked to arthritis, heart problems, and memory loss. Many older adults already get too much omega-6 from processed foods. Peanuts add to this hidden problem. Next, pine nuts. These tiny nuts might seem fancy or exotic, often used in salads or pesto, but they come with some unexpected risks for seniors. One of the strangest is pine mouth syndrome. This condition causes a bitter or metallic taste in the mouth, usually starting 1 to 3 days after eating pine nuts. This unpleasant taste can last for weeks, making eating less enjoyable and even affecting your appetite. Has this ever happened to you or someone you know? Please comment if you have experienced this odd taste issue. Even though pine mouth syndrome isn't dangerous, it can lead to unintended weight loss. Losing appetite is already a concern for many older adults. Undernourishment can make it harder to stay strong and healthy. Do you find it challenging to maintain a healthy appetite sometimes? What helps you stay nourished? Beyond taste changes, pine nuts may interact with common medications. Some compounds in pine nuts can affect how your body processes medicines like blood pressure pills, antidepressants, or cholesterol-lowering drugs. These interactions are not widely known, but can reduce medication effectiveness or cause side effects. Are you on multiple medications? Have you ever wondered about how your diet might affect them? It's important to discuss this with your doctor, but your questions can help others become aware too. Another hidden danger is their small size and slippery texture, which makes pine nuts easy to accidentally inhale. This risk is especially high for seniors who have trouble swallowing or suffer from dry mouth caused by medications. When a nut is accidentally breathed in, it can block the airway or lodge in the lungs. This may lead to aspiration pneumonia, a serious lung infection common in older adults with swallowing difficulties. Have you or a loved one experienced coughing or choking during meals? Sharing your story might encourage others to be more cautious. Now, let's turn to the fourth nut that deserves careful attention: macadamia nuts. You might think of these nuts as a special indulgence. They have a rich, buttery flavor that feels like a treat, but did you know that their high-calorie content can quietly work against your health goals? Just 10 to 12 macadamia nuts contain about 200 calories. That's mostly from fat, which means they pack a lot of energy in a small handful. How often do you find yourself reaching for a handful without counting? Let me know in the comments if this happens to you. Despite their richness, macadamias offer little protein or fiber. Protein and fiber help keep you feeling full longer. Without enough of these, you might end up feeling hungry sooner after eating. Have you noticed this with high-fat snacks? Sharing your experience could help others understand their own hunger better. What makes macadamias unique is their high level of saturated fat compared to other nuts. An ounce contains around 3 to 4 grams of saturated fat. Studies from the American Heart Association remind us that too much saturated fat may raise LDL cholesterol, the kind linked to heart disease. For seniors, especially those with existing heart issues or on statins, this can be worrying. Are you currently watching your cholesterol? How do you manage your fat intake? Your tips could inspire someone else. Another important factor is how macadamias affect digestion. Their richness can put extra strain on your gallbladder. Gallstones become more common as we age, affecting up to 10 to 15% of older adults. If you have gallstones, eating too many fatty foods like macadamias might trigger painful symptoms like nausea or abdominal cramps. Have you ever had digestive upset after eating nuts or fatty snacks? It's okay to share sometimes these issues go unspoken, but are common. Now, how can you safely enjoy nuts without these risks? Here are some practical tips that can make a big difference in your daily routine. Start by choosing almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and one Brazil nut as your go-to nuts every day. These offer great benefits without the same risks. Do you already have a favorite nut among these? Tell me why it works for you. Serve nuts in small bowls or ramekins instead of eating straight from the bag. This simple step helps you control portions and avoid mindless snacking. Have you ever surprised yourself by eating more than you planned when eating directly from a package? This is very common, so you're not alone. Keep peanuts, cashews, macadamias, and pine nuts in a separate treat jar for occasional enjoyment. This helps you limit how often you eat the nuts that could cause trouble. How do you balance enjoying treats with staying healthy? Your strategies might help others find the right balance too. Store high-fat nuts like walnuts and Brazil nuts in the refrigerator. This prevents the oils from going rancid. Rancid fats can turn healthy nutrients into harmful substances, causing inflammation and other issues. Have you ever noticed a nut or seed that tastes bitter or off? It's best to toss it out. Remember, for Brazil nuts, 1 per day is enough, 2 only once in a while. Eating more can cause too much selenium, which can lead to toxicity. Symptoms include feeling tired, hair loss, or digestive upset. Are you aware of how many Brazil nuts you eat? Small changes here could make a big difference. You are doing an amazing job by learning and caring about your health. These small but important adjustments can protect your heart, brain, and overall well-being. What questions do you still have about nuts and your health? Please ask in the comments. We can learn from each other and grow stronger together. There is some truly hopeful news from the American Heart Association. Seniors who stick to thoughtful nutrition plans like these often see big improvements in their heart health. Their blood sugar stays steadier throughout the day. Many notice their thinking and memory sharpen compared to those who eat without a plan. Have you felt the difference when you eat consistently? It really matters more than trying to be perfect all the time. If you take medicines for your heart, blood sugar, or thyroid, talking about your nut choices with your doctor is important. Some nuts can help your medications work better, while others might cause problems. Your healthcare provider can guide you to get the best benefits from your food and medicines together. Have you ever wondered if your diet affects your pills? Feel free to share your thoughts. Choosing the right nuts is important, but the bigger picture is your whole diet. How you eat day by day shapes your health far more than one food alone. Work with your doctor or dietitian to build a plan that includes nuts and other foods that keep your bones strong, your heart healthy, and your mind sharp. Keeping an eye on your blood pressure, blood sugar, and cholesterol is one way to track progress. It helps you see how your food choices make a difference. But also listen to your body. Notice your energy, how well you sleep, and how clear your mind feels. These simple signs tell you if your eating habits are truly helping you feel your best. Every snack you choose has power. It can help build strength for your later years or slowly wear down the hard work you've done to stay healthy. What do you usually have as a snack? Could a small change make a big difference? The truth is, thriving as you age often comes down to small, informed decisions, like which nuts you keep in your kitchen. Now that you know which ones support your heart and brain and which ones to avoid, you have a real tool to protect your independence and vitality. If today's tips feel helpful, just type yes below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next guide made just for you. Have friends, family, or neighbors who want to eat well as they get older? Share this with them. Your care and advice might be exactly what they need to avoid common mistakes and stay strong. Keep staying prepared, stay informed, and keep making choices that help you live the vibrant, independent life you deserve. Remember, this is here to educate and inspire, but it is not a replacement for personal advice from your healthcare team. They know your story best. One last thing to be mindful of is pine nuts. They are small and slippery, which can make them easy to accidentally breathe in, especially if swallowing is tricky or your mouth feels dry from medications. This can lead to serious lung problems like aspiration pneumonia. If you have ever had trouble swallowing, have you noticed any coughing or discomfort when eating? Your experiences matter, and sharing them could help others stay safe. Let's take a simple step together to put this knowledge into action. Think of it as a little Sunday check-in for your nuts. Start by keeping almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and just one Brazil nut on hand. These nuts bring great benefits when chosen carefully. When it's time to eat, try serving nuts in a small dish or bowl. Avoid eating straight from the bag. This helps you enjoy just the right amount and feel more mindful about your choices. Do you find it easier to control portions this way? For nuts like peanuts, cashews, macadamia, and pine nuts, keep them in a special treat jar. This reminds you they are for occasional enjoyment, not everyday snacks. Keeping these separate can help you make better choices without feeling deprived. Some nuts, like walnuts and Brazil nuts, have higher fat content that can go bad if left out too long. It's best to store these in the refrigerator to keep them fresh and healthy. Have you noticed any change in taste when nuts sit out too long? Brazil nuts are powerful, but need to be eaten with care. 1 nut a day is plenty, with 2 being the absolute maximum. Eating more could cause a buildup of something called selenium, which can be harmful. It's amazing how just a small change in quantity can protect your well-being. Here's something uplifting from the American Heart Association. Seniors who follow clear nutrition plans like this often see better heart health. Their blood sugar stays more balanced throughout the day. Many also notice their memory and focus improve when they choose foods wisely. Isn't it comforting to know your efforts can make such a real difference? Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about staying consistent. What small step can you commit to this week? I'd love to hear what works best for you, so please share in the comments. If you're on medications for blood pressure, diabetes, or thyroid issues, talking with your healthcare provider about your nut choices is very important. Some nuts can help your medicines work better. Others might interfere. Your doctor can guide you to get the most from both your food and your treatment. Have you ever discussed your diet with your doctor? If so, how did it go? While knowing which nuts to enjoy and which to limit is key, the bigger picture is your whole diet. What you eat every day shapes your health far more than any single food. Together with your healthcare team, you can create a nutrition plan that supports your bones, heart, and brain. Check your blood pressure, blood sugar, and cholesterol regularly. These numbers show how your food choices affect your body, but also listen to how you feel. Notice your energy levels, your sleep, and how clear your mind is. These simple clues can tell you if your nutrition is working well for you. Every snack you choose matters. It can build strength for your future or slowly undo years of hard work. What will you put in your bowl today? Remember, nuts are powerful friends or foes depending on which ones you pick and how often you eat them. Thriving in your later years often comes down to these little decisions. Which nuts do you keep in your kitchen? Now, you have the knowledge to select the best ones for your heart, brain, and overall health. You also know which to limit or avoid to stay strong and independent. If this video helped you, please don't leave without subscribing to Knowhow. There is more support coming your way. If you feel like I understood your struggles and gave you real solutions, type relief in the comments. I want to know this video made a difference for you. Let's keep growing stronger and healthier together. Share this information with your adult children, grandchildren, neighbors, or friends who want to make wise food choices as they age. Your caring advice could be the support they need to avoid mistakes and build healthier futures. Keep being prepared. Keep learning. Keep choosing what helps you live the vibrant, independent life you deserve. Remember, this information is here to support and guide you. It is not a substitute for personalized advice from your healthcare provider who knows your unique health story best.